Love's just a waste of our energy, and life's just a waste of our time. So why don't we get together? We could waste everything tonight. We could waste it all. But everybody thinks that everybody knows about everybody else. No, nobody knows anything about themselves, 'cause they're all worried about everybody else, yeah. Hey guys, it's Zeno here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was Wasting Time by Jack Johnson, and I want to teach you how to play that in this video. In the recording they use an electric guitar, but I'm going to teach you, using an acoustic guitar. You can use an electric or acoustic. Whatever I teach you, you can apply on both. And yeah, that's it. Let's get to it. So for the verse, we start with a D bar chord, index finger on the 5th fret of the A string, and then you bar with your ring finger these 3 strings. This one is just muted. Or you could, if that's too hard for you, I know for a lot of people this is really hard to start with, you could use these 3 fingers and play that like you would an A chord. Okay, and if that's still too hard, you could play a D bar chord up here. This might be easier for some people. But if you have those guitars that are kind of hard to play, the higher the fret, then you might have to learn how to play down here. So that's 10th fret index finger of the fattest string. Ten, 12, 12, 11, 10, 10. Okay, so your chords are D, A major, that's 5th fret, 7, 7, 6, 5, 5. And then you go to E minor 7. That's 7th fret, your index finger on the 7th fret. 9, 9, 8, 7. You can take your pinky off. I like to have my pinky off. So that would be 7, 9, 7, 8, 7. But if you want to put your pinky down, that's okay too. And then back to A. For the chorus, it's really simple. You just play G down here, bar chord, 3rd fret of your index finger, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3. So the chords for the chorus is a G and then A, and it just repeats over and over. Now let me show you how to play the strumming and the timing of the song. So you go So what are you doing there exactly? To make you understand how it works, you're basically following the drum beat of the song. So if you listen to the drums of the song, they go kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare. And that's basically what you're doing with the rhythm. You're going kick, kick, snare, kick, 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 snare. So you're playing bass note as the kick, So your bass note on a D chord would be the lowest note. That would be where your index finger is. And then for the A, that would be your lowest note, where your index finger is. So just follow where your index finger is at, and that would be your bass note. So what you're doing is bass, bass, strum the whole chord. Bass, bass, strum the whole chord. Okay, but now you have to do the chuck sound. And the way that you do that is right when you hit the chord, you release the pressure. So it might be a good idea for you, if you can't get that right now, it might be a good idea for you to just isolate that and work on that before doing the whole strumming pattern. So you just go. And it's good for you to start slow until you can do it fast. Now once you get that, then you can combine the bass and the chuck sound. Okay, so that's the verse. Now when you go to the chorus, it's just different chords, but it's still the same rhythm pattern. And you just stay on the chords twice as long. So you go G, A, G, and after the chorus, you just go back to the verse chords for the intro. Now let's learn the fancy parts of the song. Let's start with the verse. On the verse, there's a part where you play something like this. You go. So what that is just the E minor 7 chord, or E minor with your pinky down. And all you do is when you strum the chord, you lift up your middle finger, and then you hammer on this second string, on this B string. So you go. So that's really simple. And then for the intro, this is what the bass plays. Sometimes I like to play what the bass is playing. So you just go. So it's just following the chord progression. You just go D, then A, then E minor, A again, just like your verse chord is. Now let me walk you through the intro and the solo for those of you who want to learn it. I'll play it slow first so you can get it, and then I'll do it again step by step. Here's the intro. Let me play it even slower. Okay, so let's go through it. So you bar the 7th fret with this finger, and then you hammer on twice with your ring finger, and then just regular bar twice. Then you land on this note. See that? Then you go to an A chord. Again. So that's the first half. The second half, you start with an E minor 7. That's it. It's really simple. You just hammer on twice. Then you lift up your finger. And that's the whole intro. You just do it twice. Then you start singing. For the solo section, you start with another intro. And then you go, that sets you up to go back to the, so let's learn that from the E minor 7. That 7th fret of index finger of the A string, hammer on, and a string below 7th fret. So you do this action, then you land on this note. So again, play it slow. I think what you're gonna have a hard time with is probably the timing of it. So what I can suggest that you would do is just listen to the song and listen to it a lot of times until the timing becomes internal. And then now you go to this part, you go, so 7th fret again of the G string, 2 hammer-ons, so that's the first half. Then you go 7th fret of the B string, and then you do this hammer on, pull off. So you do the and that intro is also the outro solo. So again, the whole thing, the whole intro plus solo sounds like this. So that's it. I hope this lesson was helpful for both beginners and intermediate players. If you enjoyed the lesson, don't forget to subscribe and share and all those good things. Peace.